Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. We have transcoding, double checking. Yes, we do. We've got good link. Is audio working? Good link. It is. Fabulous. Okay, fantastic. Let's start the show. I've been hanging on the login screen for so long, it probably won't start. Truth be known. But hey, never mind. Quick bit of social mediaing. There's one done. Then I'll do the book face. Yeah, log me back out. I promised I would do some other stuff as well today. Which was, oh yeah, the Adonis key for Mrs. Callos too. Yes, I did say I would do that. So I might do that first, actually. Even though I've just managed to log in. Yeah, he thought that one out well, didn't I? There we go. I think that's all the social media I can stand. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, we're going to go do that first. I'm going to buff it, I think. This twinking weapon, let me guess. Oh, look. Vector ND shotgun. Because of course it is. Yeah, I'll do the key quest on her little Atrox keeper. I did a little work on it the other day. Took it through all of the Adonis brain quest or Zan quest. So first off, I'm going to give it a run buff for the Shadowlands. It is alive. I think I'll give it a hack and quack as well while I'm here. Daylight, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm just buffing up Mrs. Callos 2's character. I'm going to go and take it and do the Adonis key quest. She read through the guide and went, I keep getting lost. I said, I'll do it. So I'm just giving it a quick buff. We'll do all the usual dailies and whatnot, and if there's enough of us on, we can go and do the DB quest as well. That'd be cool. Here, there we go. How is daylight? Are you at work today? Are you in 160p land? Hello in 160p land. Or you could be off this month, I don't know. Right. Just finishing up my month off. Ah, whole month off. Nice. Mind you, you work damn hard. Why not? Going back on the 7th. Yeah, I forgot to renew my driver's license. It runs out in a couple of days. Well, technically, the ID part of it runs out. I've still got a license until I'm 70 years old, so... At 70, you've got to reapply, take a medical, etc. Which, you know, let's be fair, does make sense. Okay, so I'm now on her keeper. Come on, Streamlabs, pick it up. I just can't use it as ID. And looking at the picture, it only just looks like me. It's me 10 years ago. Right, unless she's done different, she should still be saved in Adonis, so we'll go see. Yay. She hasn't changed her save. Okay. I'm gonna do the run around in the temple. Temple of Doom. This keeper's getting my hand-me-downs. It's now got a, what's it called? Copy of Excalibur. Yeah. It's got the 241 for now. Eventually it'll have the 261 and then... I'm guessing... the Pen Zanquest one. Said I'd get her the Adonis key though, so... She got a bunch of levels from doing the Zanquest, even though she was essentially teamed with the 220 doing everything. Fell off this bit as well. She's left-handed and she uses the arrow keys. She doesn't steer with the mouse either. She steers with those keys. Some people are good at it, but she seems to fall off things a lot with it. Also, I think her audio settings are not the same as mine. Oh no, they are. Okay. Savik, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How the devil are you, dear? Yes, I'm a little early. Quite a lot early, actually. Started earlier than I normally would, because I was ready to go and had nothing to do, so might as well start the stream, hey? Is it the west or the east? I can never remember. I think it's... neither, and I'll go through 3 of them before I figure it out. That's what I think. Or maybe I'll get it right first time. Yes, we've the clocks have changed in the UK, so we're now on UTC time, or Greenwich Mean Time. I don't think most of the states haven't yet. I can't remember when they do that. A new character. Not really. It's one of my Mrs. Callos Toons characters. Yeah, this is her little keeper. I did the Adonis quest on him the other night. And now I'm doing the Adonis key quest for her. I said I would. Said I'll get him through all that. Yeah, it was one of those. I said this key quest was the second easiest one in the game. Not changed in Canada, no. You'd think they would, because most of Canada's further north than Britain, isn't it? A lot of it. Yeah, she had stolen cargo mission inside the Mantis Den. She just couldn't find it. So I said, I'll do it for you. And I showed her, and she said, how did you do it so quickly? I was going, when you get in, go through the right-hand portal, then just keep going dead straight until you're into the first hangar. Then turn left, follow it round, and you'll see a big ship. Go and jump on the ship, let everything reset, then jump down and click on one. No. It's like, nope. You do it. Yeah, it's dark by 6 PM and not light till after 8 AM now. Oh, God. Right, bring any clues. So go kill a mob, basically. Yeah, it's dark here. Pitch black. I mean, we were putting lights on in the house by 4 o'clock here because we've gone back. So for me now, it's 18:45 at this moment in time. I'll maybe get a Doja as well while we're here. Let's try. All swarm on you for this one, don't they? I also did some symbionts for her. Right, there you go, dear. But, you know, I do have all the bags of wind, so... Plus, I had a whole bag ready to go, full of stuff. From Brutcal, I think. $12:45 here, yeah. So it's like lunchtime for you guys, isn't it? Where's that torch? The sword is slow, but it hits like a train. We change at the same time as the UK, yeah. So what time is it for you now, Sav? Out of curiosity. I just had schnitzel and scrambled egg for lunch. Nice. 1948 for you. Oh, there you go. I'm trying to remember what schnitzel is. Pastry, isn't it? Bready sort of stuff. Can't really remember. I'm familiar with the word, I just can't remember what it is. Brain fart. Schnitzel's... Oh, it's meat! Ah, okay. I think I just haven't had it for a very long time, so... I'm sure I've eaten it, though. I thought it was bread, I don't know why. Never mind. Thin pork, breaded and fried. Ah, it's not fried pork, okay. So kind of like... Is it bacony, or less salty than bacon? We'll get on with the quest, eh? Well, maybe one last kill. Pork chop. Bashed out thin. Oh, right, okay. You can do it with chicken breast as well. The game does not want me getting a Doja anytime soon. We'll get on with the quest. Yeah, it's wet and windy here today. Kaz, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I think she's hit all the level locks now. So I said start all the caps, you know? So I was like, yeah, do your evades because you've left them. We have snow on the ground. There's ominous. Yeah, we're still not putting the heating on here. But it's a new build. They're so good at holding in any heat from the day that you pretty much don't need to. Just maybe put a jumper on inside. That's about it. Thus far in the evening. Still warm enough to go without a jacket. Yeah, I only put like a thin, you know, like a Burgess waterproof on to go out. That was kind of it. And nothing that's doing much thermally anyway. -5 is still t-shirt weather here. Yeah, well, oh Canada. I don't know the tune for Canada. Yeah, it's a different world though, Canada, isn't it? In that respect. Someone found a strange and rare cat. Take that letter. Let's have a look at that strange and wild cat.
Hello, baby. Are you stuck? Are you
Oh, little dear.
Come here. Come here, baby. Probably hungry. This is right in the corner of our yard. I think it's stuck inside the goat fence.
Oh, you have to go in and get it out. Oh, little baby, little Bambi. Very cute. Yeah, and a little meow. And welcome to the stream, Siljo Russell. Always a pleasure to see you. Right, back to the temple. Someone whispered to me that I not post enough dogs. Not saying who, but there it is. Plenty of cute dogs. With the drooling. I guess it really likes... Does it like orange? Looks like it does. No, he really likes orange. A lot of dogs wouldn't eat that. They'd be like, what's this you give me, human? I don't want it. But that one definitely did. Now, we had a dog once, and for some reason it liked egg. Just a whole raw egg. You could give it the egg, it would go in the garden with it and just eat it. Crunch it all up. Don't know where it learned that, but... We gave, I think it was Mrs. Callos 2 gave it an egg as a joke. It went off in the garden and ate it, and then any time we were doing anything with eggs, it was there at you know, waiting. The cat goes crazy if I got bananas out on the bench. She really wants it, it can't peel it herself. Yeah, yeah. Funny the little things animals really like. Like I can understand anything meat because, you know, the carnivores, but like our dog, if I try and make anything with tuna fish, oh, he just goes nuts. He honestly, he just can't get enough of it. Like I tried to make noodles with some tuna just on top, you know, just regular tins of tuna, and yeah, oh yeah, you get like a little tiny bit and just crumble it in over his dinner. He'll eat the whole dinner. Soto Mahoney, subscribe with Prime for 25 months. Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you very much for 25 months. That's insane. Just popping in for a minute to say hello and remind you that Omnitech is your friend. A busy man these days, Soto Mahoney. I don't see much of you on the Discord either, so I hope everything's good, and it's good busy, not hectic busy or something. Currently just doing the Adonis key quest for Mrs. Callos 2, who fell off a couple of times and said she couldn't be bothered with it, and I said, I'll do it for you, hon. You know, I'll do it while you're in work. I'll do it on the stream. You can watch me doing it. He's like, okay. Blah, dizzy. Was it this one? I forgot. Lots and lots of work. Oh well, the overtime I hope is paying well enough. Oh no, wrong dude. Back to the first one, yeah. I've returned with some information. It wants the note. Yeah, we got a note and a letter. I'm not sure if I posted this on the Discord or not, but yeah, wait for the response from We Rate Dogs now. Sending this to We Rate Dogs account to see if they'll finally go under 1110. Dog stole a human head from a crime scene and ran with it. The dog got to the crime scene where human rights have been dumped. He carried off a human head. Oh my god. Hungry dog. That's just bizarre. Must have been a pretty big dog. Oh, turn the thing off. I know. I shall turn off the thing. We're done on there. We are done on there. Beacon again. That's it. We don't have to come back to the temple unless we do the Sank quest. People have said to me a few times, we need a video of you showing us how to get to dead ends, because you always get teleported. For the murderer's sake, I hope it's no evidence on that head. Well, yeah, who it was is probably a big bit of evidence. Like dental records, etc. Sec, my alarm's going off. That was my remember to start the stream alarm. That goes off every time now. We need a vid of you doing all the sanctuary keys. No. 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 Emperor Palpatine. Including Penumbra. No. Done him. Done him once before. Once is enough. Once I could go shopping in all of Shadowlands, that was it for me. Although, I don't have the Sheol Sanctuary quest. I got the quest on my fixer. I was going to do it. Even got the pattern, and then it kind of glitched. And I went, oh, fluff to this. You know, I'm not going to bother anymore. So, yeah. The fabulous music of the game. I'm sure the master volume in the game is higher than I normally have it on her account. I think she just leaves everything on 100%. I think, I don't know. So here I am, running to dead ends properly, not being teleported. Alexi, man, how do you level so fast? I don't. This is Mrs. Kalos 2's Mrs. Kalos 2's little Atrox keeper. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't think I level fast. I mean, I just do dailies pretty much every day. And then, of course, there is the alien events with Space Quest, which helps quite a lot. Was the music for AC done by an orchestra, or was it synth? I don't really know. I think a lot of it was done in, you know, was recorded and mixed in a box, so VSTs and things. So, like an actual synth. They may have used real instruments as well, I don't know. I think they're probably licensed samples. Ancient control panel number 1. 2 levels a day doing... Yeah, well, this is a 142 keeper that Mrs. Kalos 2 made. I'm just doing this quest for her because she kept falling off at dead ends in the temple, and yeah, so she got frustrated with it. And I said, I'll do it for you. I'll do it while you're in work, and I'm streaming tonight. So we'll do that as part of the stream, you know. So here we is doing that. She's a returning player. She probably stopped playing about, we reckon, about 13, 14 years ago. And then got the itch to play again. So I said, yeah, no problem. I will help you out, dear. Mainly just getting her back in guild made all the difference in the world. Not been here for a while, so I gotta post so many to post. Let's have a look. Received this at my grandma's funeral. What an icon. Let's keep in touch. Oh, I want to do some shit like that when I know my days are coming. Fair dues. Your grandma was a legend, mate. Yeah, I think there's a mixture. When you listen to some of it, it sounds like studio samples that were done professionally that they've then reused. I know they did a lot of it inside. It's called Adobe Audition now, but it used to be called Cool Edit Pro, and then Cool Edit Pro 3 was the best version. And then they sold the software to Adobe, who renamed it Adobe Audition, but it's still Cool Edit. My grandma was talking about how she wanted her funeral. She said she had one song request: Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Does anyone need an ice golem molar? Says Alexi Man. Very generous offer if it's one of yours. I don't on this tune. They wouldn't get there yet. Like 20 levels away. Well, 18 levels away from running through. No, it's not his. It's the ice golems. Did-a-dum. Alex Man just played dentist again. Playing dentist. That sounds terrifying, doesn't it? Reminds me of a John Candy movie called Uncle Buck. It's a great feel-good movie. It really is. But John Candy was just so good at those types of films. And he's the wayward son of the family, and he ends up, through circumstance, looking after his brother's kids. Although his sister-in-law doesn't think much of him, the rest of the family aren't too keen on him. He's a bit of a chancer, a bit of a rogue. Still carrying on like he's, 20 years old, even though he's in his 40s in the movie. And the teenage girl is real angsty, make daddy angry kind of teenager, bless her. And he's the least cool thing she's ever seen in her life. So they start off absolutely hating each other. And I don't want to spoil the plot too much, but at one point he kidnaps her boyfriend, who's now her ex-boyfriend, and they're talking about it in the car and kind of like, just, yeah, you were right, I was wrong, I'm sorry, thanks for looking out for me, blah, blah, blah. Where is he now, anyway? And he just gives her this look, and the next scene is the boot of the car opening. The boyfriend's tied up in the back. It's just really good. Have I come to the wrong place? Show diviner Gil Yeol Umrina. Yeah, and then they lift up the boot, and he's got a, electric power drill with a great big drill bit in it. He says, "Did I not tell you I'm an amateur dentist?" Why have I not got... Hey, I've got this. What is going on with Quest? He's bugged. Okay. One kind of good grandpa did stop us, but me and my sister, when we was 5, wanted to play dentist and patient. He'd come running in when my sister found the grandpa hammer drill and was sitting there with the mouth open. Oh my God. Yeah, that could have ended terribly badly. Go through the other dialogues. Pleasure is mine. There's something I can do. Oh, it's not that. I thought it would be that letter. Must be the note. And I can never... I'm doing this blind. I haven't got the guide open or anything like that, so, There we go. 1 garden key. And some XP. Goodbye. Not doing the sanctuary quest. Any nano she needs from here? Let's have a look. I don't know if there is any. Excelsior 100, welcome to the stream, sir. Good to see you. How the devil are you? I don't think there are any garden nanos for him. Oh well. Ladyskycannon just dinged 60 on my clan Atrox NT. Nice. It's biomare for you going forward then. Or are you going to do one more run in the temple? I'm rattled a bit, but I'll get through it. Rattled? Hope everything's okay. Something happened? Are you playing Ian Ladyskycannon, or are you getting over to the right side of things? What? I have schizophrenia, so the voices in my head can be very painful. Can't. Well, I hope you're getting the help you need, my dude. I really do. Already? Okay. Biomare is incoming for Bob the NT. Is that what you called him? Bob. Bob the NT. Why not? Why not call him Bob? Always makes me think of Rowan Atkinson, that. He did a whole sketch about certain words. The more times you say them, the more nonsensical they become. Uh-oh. Is that a crash? I think that's a crash. I saw him, that's actually the name. Yeah, I think that crashed. Oh well. Sometimes it do. I'll park them and then log my tune in and start with dailies. It's a play on Bob the Builder, yeah. Yeah, my lad used to like that. He liked Fireman Sam more, though. He liked the Fireman Sam toys more. Because fire engine. And so with thoughtful fatty... The thoughtful fatty balls. Oh, quick check on Stella. Thoughtful fatty picking his nose. Yes. No buff for you. ITO Derry, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You're at Storm Org spot, so you can see him quick. You made a clan character, have you, or a neutral one? Bob the NT. That's very cool. With a helmet, etc. Yes, we like... We got Happy Panda. Bob's Clan. Yes, indeed. Right, I'm going to fire up my account and we're going to do some dailies and such. I was hoping to maybe do the DB quest. We got any volunteers in the chat that want to come and do, well, at least some of the DB quest? That would be cool. Will you stop kicking the seat? Oh yes, Cat is not amused. Cat wants a word. Yeah, stop kicking the seat, human. Was that a new tune? No, that's one of Mrs. Callis 2's tunes. The look says it all. It does, yeah. That is the look. There we go. We're back on the high B. Back on the shade. He's doing quite well, actually. Vector ND Lizard Gun from Daily Reward. Goodbye. I don't care for you. It's all you get after 200 as well. They get the better twinking weapons at lower levels. Like the comp lit guns and stuff like that. Gonna need some inventory space. How many of those guns have I deleted? Exactly, yeah. Like, nobody uses those. Go away. I mean, I suppose they're useful for making that one weapon with the alien playfield parts. But that's like, literally, I can't think of any other use for them. In fact, it's not even those, is it? Oh yeah, I was fishing out NCU for Mrs. Collis too. I need 3 spots, so that's gonna go. Yeah, get a Doja first. Why not? Get the pain out of the way. Volpu, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you, sir? Are you well? Hello, beautiful Volpu. Indeed. Yes, I am the devil. Kill a demon of shadow, they said. 100% drop, they said. We will see, he said. That's not bad considering I made Bob on Sunday morning. You've been busy. You can level, the lower levels go past very quickly these days. Yesterday I brought an alt in Inferno. I jumped and tried to get an insignia. I got 5 Dojas and many Omni insignia. I know. I find that as well. The first time I take a tune up into Inferno, I get an insignia trying to get a Doja while looking for an insignia. Camping the creature around the clock for Reaper items on Frubes. Yeah, good plan. Do we know when the next spawn is, actually? I hadn't thought about that. Call-outs, maybe? I'm just looking. Ah, we missed it. 6:36. So, yeah, completely missed that. Damn. It's not long died, I know. Too late for us, though. Wanting to get anything. The tombstone will have poofed. I didn't even need a Doja. Yeah, well, you don't at like 160 or whatever, if that's the level you get here at. And a lot of people are. It's like 160, Penumbra, run to... quick Ice Golem, run straight to Ergo. Straight to Inferno. Missions. 170 to be able to do Inferno New. Yeah, I don't often do them, to be honest. Inferno New. Mainly because a lot of the time I'm sort of solo. And you can't take a break inside a mission for any reason when you're playing a new Inferno mission. It just, once you start, that's it. It just goes through, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a choice. With a team full of damage dealers, a Inferno hard old is more XP, but only if you can get through it quicker. Otherwise, not so much. I'm struggling for Dojas of late. It just seems like they do not wish to drop for me. You can take breaks, only need to calm the mobs away. Oh, do they not auto keep spawning then? I thought they did. Useful to be a crap, yeah, definitely. It's torturing me with remains of tagging device. Now come from the dark side for a change. Yeah. You know Omni are the dark side, right? They're the evil empire, you do know that. A spawn needs to be killed in order for another to spawn. A mission is done with brains, because if they spawn non-stop, people will make... Yeah, true. They could choke. I remember when we first got them and people went, right, just kill 2 of the spirits. And they went, oh, you're not doing that. So they, instead, people just leave them to die. Keep in mind, somehow, those 5 Dojas that I got yesterday to have to bring to equilibrium. Yeah. There's definitely some of that going on. You have to kill a lot, yeah. The gods of RNG demand their sacrifice. There's a lot of Somphos at the moment, so that's good. I hate coming along and like they're all dead. Obviously none of them have dropped anything. Someone bring a level 172 to help Carlos get a Doja. Yeah, the first one I got was when I first got here. And it was like, oh well, I'll keep that. And I did, and I kept it until I hit 205. And then handed it in. Every Doja since has been hard fought. Yay. Back to the garden then. Right click. And then whiz back. At least on Shade, you do kill things fairly quickly. Shariki, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Good evening, Carlos. Good evening to you. And why have them different lengths? Maybe I'm just weird. There you go, they're the same length now. Yeah, so I'm streaming tonight and again on Friday. Saturday, don't know, I think so. And one of those side tokens collected, 7,620. That's 1 or 2 tokens then. Yeah, you know. What do you plan to do this evening? Well, dailies, and then I was hoping maybe get started on the DB quest, to be honest. A prisoner would be next, I think. Go and do the prisoner daily. Need to talk to Warden Adonis. Siljar Russell. Impressive. A New Zealand man. Oh, yeah. Put it on the screen. Why don't I? There we go. A New Zealand man, Nigel Richards, won the French Scrabble Championships despite not being able to speak French, and instead he memorized the entire French dictionary. He can still not speak French. That is impressive. Wow. That's kind of... If he's memorized the dictionary, does he not memorize the definitions then? Because if you did that, then you would... Well, you maybe not have the grammar correct, but you would know how to say all the words you needed. I've got an Engie who needs DV Quest 2, but I'm so lazy. I know, but you get all the best nanos, don't you? He'd miss the grammar. Yeah, he would, but he would, I think, still be understood, wouldn't he? I would have thought. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking probably. But yeah, the grammar would be probably wrong. But if you can memorize an entire dictionary of another language, you could probably learn the language afterwards very, very quickly. Even if you didn't really know how to pronounce the words, you could write them. Verb and tenses and such, yeah. And breaks is a good thing to have. He's rammed under it now, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Spanner. God almighty. Be more careful. I've got as far as killing the first NPC in Broken Shores. I've talked to the warden, Corporal Ashley Winstead. No, what's he called? Anyway, the one in ICC. I've spoken to him, spoken to the priest. You can still understand if with Dutch grammar talk, but with English words. Yeah. You could still more or less be understood, couldn't you? That was actually hard to type. Yeah, I suppose it must be, yeah. Because your English is probably better than mine, Sabik, you know, so... And it's not your native language. No way, yours is better. Well, without the comma, that means the opposite thing. That's the weird thing with English, because that's saying, no way, yours is better. But if you put the comma in and go, no way, yours is better. And it's the same words, but they mean, the sentence means it's completely different without the comma. I guess you meant the as a positive statement, not a negative statement, but it's just weird that one comma completely changes the intent of the sentence. That's why English is so weird. I'm going to need another cup of tea soon, I think. Yeah, it's weird that the exact same words in the exact same order and one comma can completely change the meaning. It's just bizarre. Who makes a language like that? Who thought that was the correct way to language, you know? So when are you making the shade then, Slavic? That's what the burning question. Oh, sorry, Ladyskycannon. Carl, I have a question. What's the best level to get the goat helmet, and how do I get it? Any level you're able to kill Eel, and then kill him inside. And just hope the book drops. It's not 100% though, so sometimes you'll be there a while. And I think he's on 2-hour spawner. 5 minutes? 26 minutes. Oh, we got 10 minutes then. Usually I take a 220 and solo him. Antidote, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So we've got 10 minutes to kill here while we wait for the prisoner to respawn. I mean, I can kill him for you if he's up. It's knowing where to pull him to and that sort of stuff, but he's easiest to kill, believe it or not, inside the dome. The old wisdom was to get him outside of the dome, but it's actually quite easy to kill him in there. With a, you know, with a team or a tanky enough 220. We can go and have a go, because you can always wear it in social armor. You know, you don't have to be able to physically wear it in, you know, regular armor. I'm going to make a drink while we're doing the waiting. Do we want the intermission screen with the cool music? I think we do. Doc is 95 MA short for his Tonfa with everything calculated. Now I have to find a Shen stick so he can decently solo. Is that with all the perks trickle down and a wrangle? The 154 wrangle. The team one. And don't forget that unit, which gives 75. Hello, I am back. Nice fresh cup of tea. It's all good. I wanted to get the goat helm for Bob, but it's no rush. Yeah, we could go and have a try. No harm in trying. Killing a bit of eel. You know. Trying to remember, there's the MA armour as well, isn't there? Depends on your level. There's the dragon armour. IT Dairy Redeemed Hydrate. Well, that was the idea behind going and getting a cup of tea. Bobby's big trucks now. Doc is wearing Forces CM set. So Savix. Silver Russell, can you help on that too? Want me to come on my dock or on my keeper? Up to you. My keeper can solo eel without any sort of a problem, to be honest. I remember when it was like a full, you know, raid force kind of deal, but these days, no. Not with the power creep as it is. Yeah, I think Savic's dock is all in CM, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Seems to be the only person here. Not in every slot, but a lot. Ah, there you go. Yeah, because there's the... What's the operative chest? Can't think of the name. You get it from doing the Dust It Off mission from the Arbiter. It's one of the rewards from that, but it's yes drop. But it's like dragon armor chest, but better. On my dock, a Mark of the Bloodless. Yeah. We all want those. The operative chest, yeah. Awakened Beast sleeve and a Subway tattoo. That's it. I'd love one of the... I'd like 4 of those. One pair for my NT and a pair for the dock. But yeah, the Dust Brigade operative chest piece is pretty nice. Plundered my agent for it. Oh, Antidote, yeah. Yeah, Martial Arts 30. I thought it had Martial Arts on it. And then the gloves, the dragon armor gloves as well. Living dragon claw gloves give you 20. If you've got them anyway. And that hood item, somehow people forget this exists a lot. And so someone's saying, oh, I'm 50 off. And I said, have you got that on? No. Well, at 200 it gives 75 to all primary weapon skills. It's quite handy. Full mercenary gives 30 on every slot as well. It does, yeah, it does. Even an ebony figurine. Well, there you go. 25's a lot for trickle down though, isn't it? Is 50% on agility, 20 on strength, 30 on psychic. So Iron Circle, improved essence of Behemoth. It wouldn't give you 25 in trickle down. Running pretty much every trickle. The only other thing then is better implants or symbionts to get it on, I guess. Any second now for Mr. Diseased Prisoner. Come on, spawn, damn you. We'll do him, we'll do the Scavenger Perpetual Wastelands, and then we'll have a little go at the at Mr. Eel if he's up. Settle for Shen sticks when given the opportunity for 2 or 3 levels. Oh yeah. Once you're over 205, what you putting in a green skill, like 25, 35 every level. So it's pretty big amounts, etc. $215 Trox docks with double Tomfer is a bit too much for my lazy brain. Hey, make it work. MA dock definitely works. It's been done many times. Yeah, it'd be nice to give Eel a bit of a thrashing again. I haven't for a while. So, yeah. Wearing 290 MA implants as well. Racked my brain. Yeah. You've probably gone over everything. Got 1 Tomfer and 1 XR, X1 R4 viral force blades, yeah. I think there's another HUD item that adds to MA, but it's a dreadlock drop, I think. And it doesn't add a lot. Well, the Tomfers can be quite easy to get from Pyramid of Home, don't forget. And then just upgrade when you can. And weapon upgrades drop so often now, a lot of them are just left to rot. We're in Bob at the minute, and one Tomfo was supposed to be the other, doing Bob's low multi-melee. Yeah, true. The multi is a bit of a killer. Anyone flying in? I did this yesterday. It wasn't even a full bubble. I managed to stop fighting and invite someone. But I literally had to sit down to stop. No, nothing doing there. We're gonna go visit Newland because we don't have the DB codes yet, so we'll go and get the 3 bits of rifle. Speaking of about things for which you need a team kill, the first NPC you kill, yeah, need some help with that on the shade. And then Jon Solare would need help with him. And then the towers need anyone with pets can do that. Then if I remember rightly, it's tower tag, which is quite easy. Or is it the Mort Desert bit first? Not sure now. It's been a little while. It's been a month or so since we've done the DB quest. If not much. Is it the desert run first? Yeah, you need a good team for that. Because some of those are pretty nasty. Like the 2 relays that spawn the turrets. The turrets are actually pretty nasty. Perpetual Wastelands does exactly what it says on the tin. The 4th and especially the 5th, yeah. And we're nearly 216. We should really have the DB quest done by now. That would mean I could get the alpha and beta boxes as well, because I'd have the nano deck. So much gear to get on this tune still. I don't mind. I mean, it's the same thing on every tune I've ever done, and most of my tunes I've done as Let's Build a Tunes, so. But I have 4 or 5 to begin with, and I've got like 20 plus. My dock is not handsome enough for DB yet. That's the thing, for your dock to suddenly get the best team heal, you need to do the DB quest. But you kind of want to have the the best team heal to do the DB quest, you know. Catch-22 kind of situation almost. By handsome, do you mean awesome enough? Discording on a Are you twitting on a phone? That just remind me, didn't Elon Musk buy Twitter this week or something? Or last week, over the weekend? Something like that, anyway. And immediately fired the entire directorship and then said, we're going to charge you $8 a month for the blue tick. What? Yeah. He sort of portrays himself as this, you know, a self-made man. Like, no, your family had an emerald mine in South Africa. That's where your money comes from. You know, he's trying to kid on everyone. He's this thing, and then like the hair transplant, and yeah, just dodgy. Very wealthy, very powerful, but yeah, dodgy. Thing is, though, advertisers want a platform that isn't volatile to advertise on. So if he makes drastic, sweeping changes, they're just going to lose advertisers. Why am I not picking this up? Finally. Scope. Stock, and now we want the barrel. Never find the part you want, can you? Was that it? Yay! That's all the bits. We use the beacon. I gotta return to Warden first. The best prototype gun is just sitting on the ground and no NPCs think to use it against you. Yeah, no. They run up and punch you instead. Yeah, cyborgs are strange, strange mobs. Right, that's why you don't root or snare Borg NPCs, because they will switch to range mode if you put distance between you and them. Another dead prisoner. Green. Goodbye. Have I got any space left anywhere? Yeah, I do. I don't like having things in overflow. Another funny from Siljar Russell. Let's take a look. Physics exists. Cats. Yeah. Screw you, physics. Right, let's get these handed in. And it's time to go and have a lucky look for Eel. He might not even be up, I don't know. We cats do not care about human's laws, yeah. Where did we get that from? I think it was from Deep Space Nine. It was the way Quark used to say human. Or most of the Ferengi said humans. Quark was great though. They took what was initially kind of an all... They were meant to be the big threat in TNG, because Klingons weren't going to be a threat anymore, or a direct threat at least. And they introduced them in some of the early episodes, and people were like, "They're not scary." You know what I mean? So it just didn't work in the way they hoped. So they disappeared, but then came back for a couple of different episodes. But then they were kind of ridiculed and such. Well, first off, let's establish that Supply Master Eel is actually up and not recently killed. Second base, yeah. Right, a log to my keeper, because they can handle him, I know that. I'm almost there with your dock. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think I'll give myself fixer grid as well. That'll be the quick way there. Right, so the fixer logged in, and Bob the NT stood next to me. With that. One of those, and then finally have some fixer grid content. Frequency, hi, is there any reason to stay 150 for soldier or keep going to 200? I don't know. Depends what you want to do with the soldier. To be honest, yeah, it's like, do you want a 150 PvP twink or something, or? Where is it I'm going? 8 left. Eel is up. Good to know. On my left T and going to the bathroom while you two get here. Yep. Takes about 15 minutes to kill him though. Because he's got ridiculous amounts of HP. Yeah, you kill him over by the, I don't know what you'd call it, there's like a shelf kind of thing, like a carport or something. You kill him over by that corner. The old way was you went round the north side, pulled all the mobs until you got to him and then pulled him out and then killed him. Goofball ain't got a yalm. It's a bit of a run then. Yeah, so the way I usually do it is go up to him, dot ring, run in the shop, run out the shop, and then fight him over here. Have to kill the trash though, obviously. Oh well, I got more ads than I was planning on getting, but we're okay. The ads don't spawn over here, you see, so... Second base. And that's Siljar Russell flying in, dragging all the ads with her. Avalon. Take out the trash. Trying to lose the other named one in here. Just force log yourself off at the top of go up there, force log yourself off, you'll be alright. Oh yes, proc reminder. There you go. Alright, Sergeant Magenta. Prepared to die. I don't know what I'm missing, probably just always derped around low level. If you like low level, play at low level. I mean, a lot of people will be kind of the mind that no, get to, you know, 220, max everything out kind of deal, but there's no rule says you has to. Yeah, so Avalon, 8L, see there, you go at the hot springs, it spawns you facing south, so do a 180 and run north. It's easier with the Yalm, I'll admit, but... Yeah, these mobs have got silly amounts of HP, that's the only thing. If I'd have got RRFE as well, health wouldn't have moved. I made this character in 2004. It's time to see Endgame. Yeah, if you want to. There's nothing says you have to. Depends what type of weapon you want to use. Well, if you want to go full AI armor, all the steps depends on your budget. Yeah, this is it, yeah. I mean, that's the beauty with AO. You know, there is, yeah, okay, you could argue, yes, there's a meta and all that, but you don't have to build something meta. Okay, Brad chickened out. See you, Brad. And it does take a while to kill him. He's just got that much HP, basically. Yeah, second base. Don't worry about running in with ads, we'll just deal with them. And then, because you're like sub 100, I would fly and go straight up here on top of that as soon as you come in. Because then you line of sight everything. So most of it will run off anyway. I don't stand around, you're just gonna die. Yeah, you did. Which one sounds most pew pew? Envy of the Zan is the most pew pew weapon ever made. It's very pew pew. Well, it doesn't go pew pew, it goes bang bang. I'm getting hit too often. I have to kill some of the trash. SMG, yeah. Envy of the Zan. It is a good weapon. I use a pair of MVs on mine. Anything but pistols again, yeah. Even though I think the Raid X9 is like, with a crit build, is one of the best. Because it's just got a massive crit on it. Brad is just going to get low and then run off again, I think. Because that's what he did last time. Can you get a yawn? Sky cannon. Because I don't think you're going to survive running in like that and then stopping with 10 mobs following you. Not at that level. You got at least 10 minutes before he's dead, so you got bags of time really. And then 30 minutes on loot, so... Pistols are cool and they're a good all-round weapon for everyone, but yeah, I know what you're saying. They get a bit much. Trying to talk to Eel while I fight him. Not gonna work. That mob has a lot of health. Is he as healthy as the beast? No, I think the beast has got more, but... yeah, just tank and spank. He's a simple fight. I think he has, like, a couple of rounds of, like, high crit. That's about it. Other than that, he's pretty easy. When you wake up from a nap and you don't know where you are. Oh. Bless. Lag everybody, lag now. Yeah, I can solo him on my 220 shade as well. Seem to remember, but it's a lot more, you know, quite often you can come close to death a few times, whereas on Keeper it's... you're fine. Don't worry about it. You know, it's that kind of deal. Yeah, when you fly in, Ladyskycannon, go over to the shop like I did. The little shop over there. That building. Run in there to drop all the aggro from the gate. and then come out and land up there. You'll be alright. Having done the beast with a team of 5 and no trader the other night felt like a big achievement, even if all I did was spamming UBT. Yeah, well, teamwork makes the dream work. I've soloed him on the fixer as well, but I have to get RRFE. What's trader at high DPS? They destroy the defense skill of a NPC, so they reduce their nano resist, their ACs, their evades drastically, plus buff the damage of the entire team constantly. So a trader in a team makes the whole team much, much stronger, and the NPC you're fighting much, much weaker. Plus, with the beast, they can drain all of his nano, and he can't throw up a shield, his 1k reflect, or do the big AoE nuke. They keep that on him. Then, yeah, they can take his nano resist down by 6,000, AC's down by 8,000. And then his add all death down to diddly. I did solo him on my other dock. I'd rather solo Lord of the Void again than do Eel solo. The mail is slow. Yeah, it depends when you hit it, doesn't it? Trader means beast on easy mode. Yeah, almost, yeah. He'll still one-shot you if you're squishy. But if you've got a solid dock in the team, you'll be alright. We'll keep you topped up. All you got to do is not mess up the ads. Yeah, pretty much. And they only spawn twice anyway, so you might be there for longer, but it's not the end of the world. I'll be dead by the time I get there. Maybe. A little over halfways. I think I've got a video on YouTube where someone said, "Can a shade solo Master Eel?" So I soloed him and then uploaded the video. Just 9 minutes of me killing Eel on the shade. I pull him out to the front to do it as well. Day 73, the locals suspect nothing and invites me to join their tribe. Nine minutes and you kited him. Not on the shade, no. Toe to toe. About a 9-minute video, I think. If I do him on fixer, sometimes I do need to kite him a bit. Depends. So if I do him on fixer, I like him outside where I can kite him. On shade though these days, or on keeper, I just pull him over here and kill him. Simple as that. Big Meanie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How you doing? We're getting there, we're getting there. Thing is, he might not drop the book, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. No book, no helmet. But the other armor pieces you turn in and you'll be okay. You can get the other Sentinel armor parts if you want them. I don't know if they have a grace period either. I think they can be attacked as soon as they spawn, I'm not sure. Sometimes you go to turn them in and the NPC you want in the clan camp has been killed, and then you're waiting around a couple of hours to turn in for the helmet. I've had that happen a few times. It goes that way occasionally. Yeah, don't be too disappointed if the book doesn't drop. And it's the book that you turn in for a helmet. Not sure how rare it is. Usually you get it within 1 to 5 kills. 6 hour respawn. Is it 6 hours? God damn. Didn't think it was as long as that, but... Didn't know it was as long as that, but okay. If the game bugged out, you had to do it again. Imagine that. Welcome to my life. Yeah, I've been there. In the old days of questing in AO, there was no dialogue box with NPCs. So you had to chat in vicinity to the NPC, and then if someone said something in vicinity while you're talking to them, you had to restart because it would break. That was annoying. Yeah, it was single chat window for everything. So you target the NPC and type the exact lines in for the quest. And if you didn't have the exact line and syntax and everything else, it didn't work. I think the dialogue came in the first year. They fixed the dialogue and added the dialogue boxes and chat windows and stuff, but they weren't there when it launched. We still persevered and did the token board quest. The shoulder pad quests, I mean. That was the Linux times. Yeah, kind of. The team did too little expert. Weird. Yeah, the book dropped. So you just need to get here now. The book is here. You have 29 minutes. Sentinel, you can get the Sentinel gloves as well. How is Ladyskycannon doing? Are you flying your way here, are you? Has Ladyskycannon crashed? Or something? think she has. She's not in the chat anymore. Uh-oh. Oh no, you're there. It was here the ads got me. On the way out, I told you where to go. We'll kill the ads, just fly back. As soon as you're under the thing there, just fly up to the ceiling. And we'll hold loot for you. I have to ask, is this the only kill which drops the helmet? Yeah. So what he actually drops is this. A little brown book, which is obscurely like really dark grey blue. But it's still called a little brown book. And then you hand it in to the clan version of Eel at the clan base. I know that. I got the helmet on several... Well, why ask that? Yeah, none of the other mobs drop it. Only Eel drops a little brown book. It is a locked quest on that, yeah. Yeah, only he can drop it. It's locked to him. So what you do is when you talk to the clan NPC, I can't remember the exact dialogue, but he says something like, oh, if you can get hold of Eel's book of fences or whatever, that'd be really handy to have it. And you hand him the book and he gives you the helmet. So it's locked to him for that reason. You have to know I was neutral until 2 years ago. Ah, well, there you go, you see. Hirosh Nunchuko shall be enough for 2 levels, and yeah, exactly. You can always bare fists as well with MA, so no rush on weapons for an MA to be, you know, decent. You holding the mouse makes me nervous you'll loot it. Nah. Led too many raids to make that mistake. Yeah, keep pulling mobs in and we should have a clear run inside that way. The only reason I'm not neutral is the token board sucks for neutral. Better than it used to be, though. You can get the alien helmet thing, can't you? Or you can get the one from 12 man or wherever, and then upgrade it as well. And it isn't as good as a sided board, but you're right. But yeah, the Zan and Pyramid of Home, yeah. Much better than the options you used to have, which was basically, well, nothing. Nothing comparable, really. My trader is doing fine with his token board. No need for him to become sided just for this. Well, you know. There is an currently omni-sided player with an Eel helmet. So they went clan to put it on, and then went Omni again. How are you doing on flying back, Ladyskycannon? Right, remember which gate you're coming through, this one here. So as you're flying down, it's the west gate. Even though it's sort of the east gate, you come in via the west. I agree, though, aren't the good guys? No. They're never meant to be. Clan armor's better than the Omni armor in style. Well, I think the goat helmet is one of the, certainly the best legacy headgear, I think. It just looks so cool. I saw you come in over here. Head southeast. I saw you fly in. Where have you gone? Over here. You've gone to the other bit, haven't you? Fly east. I'm sure I just saw your Yalm come in. Was that not you? This is hating me. Oh, did you get killed again? We cleared all the mobs. Yeah. It's the control towers on the gate. Oh, right. Yeah, they aggro as well. Unfortunately, you got to be quick. Yeah, we'll warp you here. We'll warp you straight to the corpse. You'll be all right. That you bypass all the gate. I could hear a pumpkin head then. Logging this off. Oh, I'm with you, yeah. What, 20 minutes? Yeah, we'll juggle people around, don't worry. Yeah, but you need to get them here, don't you? You fix her by the grid, can you give it to... Yeah. And once the Engie gets inside, meep, and you're all good. Thought I could hear someone shooting and stuff. I'd forgotten that I'd left him logged in. Probably got 20 tells. Can I fix the grid? Can I fix the grid? No? Oh, that makes a change. Worst Engie on the way there. I'm sure they're not as bad as you think they are. There you go. Begin the the warpage. Tired tonight. Don't know why. Busy day. Yeah, kind of. Warp is such a long cast, I know. There you go. Loot the corpse. You want the book. You need to know where to go. You picked up the book, yeah? Yeah, there you go. You know the NPC you're going to talk it to? Right, okay. Well, I know where it is. So if you come on your Engie again... There's no real quick way there either. It's just up in the corner of a playfield without a fixer grid and exit anywhere near it. So, Siljar can see where I'm going. And then if you bring your Engie there... Yeah, if you just watch the stream, you'll see where I'm going. So you get to here. Wailing Wastes. And then northeast. Where we're actually going to is in here. And there's no grid exit anywhere near it, so you just got to haul your arse all the way there. I will help you on the DB quest as a return favour. Thank you very much. You don't have to do me favours. I do it just because I do it. I like helping people out sometimes, you know? That's all. Yeah, once you get to the lake, head to the gap. There's only one way in, a bit like the the domes in Avalon. I only need a dock for the first two NPCs and then someone with a pet for the tower. Then probably most of a team for the other bit. Not many of us left. We got to help each other out. That's it, yeah. So as you come along the cliff, you'll see just here. There was obviously meant to be an entrance to this playfield through there, but it never ever got opened. So you fly in. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have time to get that far in the quest now. A bit late in the evening, so you're all the way to the end. And this is the guy you want. Supply Master Smug. And then the dialogue, I think, is... he does his... I'm not taking blah, 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 blah. Who are you? Short on supplies, can I help? Obviously nothing I can do for you. And then he says, well, there is one thing I need, but unless you're heading to the Omnihound, I might end up there. What do you need? And he says, Supply Master Smug. See, there's a guy, he happens to be Supply Master in the Omnitech base. From what I heard, he has a book. Nothing of import, really. Just a little collection of notes listing names of some of the resourceful individuals, blah, blah. Book of Fences, you mean? No problem. I'll hook you up. That's it. That's the dialogue. So you close that, and then when you talk to him again, you go, I have the book. And he gives you the helmet. That's it. And you've already got the book, so... By the 21 years, his building behind him is full of books. God, yeah. I'm not sure when these characters were introduced to the game. The Sentinels, etc., and all those quests. They weren't there at the very beginning, I know that. But subsequent 20-odd years, maybe, yeah, there's probably a lot there now. People used to do a lot with the token guns, if you remember hearing that about those. People would back and forth quite a bit. bringing guns back to people, NPCs up there. Oop, up there. Yeah, I think it was Note Wars, yeah. So it wasn't there at the very beginning, but pretty soon after. And I think there's like a reciprocal quest for Omni as well, where you talk to Eel and he asks you to kill Smug and get his book or something. I can't remember. There's a thing. Looking at the Discord. Yeah. Looking at the Dune Discord. 5,000 messages, 99% of which are pure speculation. It's like, follow the gourd. No, it's a shoe. And then other people are posting mock-ups they've done in like Unreal 5. And everyone going, yeah, we're going to see that in game. And it's like, someone's just made that with a texture pack in Unreal 5. What are you talking about? You're going to see that. It's like the 2019 server announcement all over again. People just went nuts with their speculation on it. And like 2 minutes after they made their speculation, they were arguing, you know, aggressively with everyone that they were actually right. And that what they speculated 10 minutes previous was gospel, and that's what was happening. And if you didn't agree, you were an idiot. Really tribalistic. Should have taken you to the centre of a cyborg camp now just for a middle stop, but you died enough trying to get to Eel. Evil! One thing I know about it is if it's any build anywhere in the world, it's going to be maps full of rock. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that'll happen in Starfield with the mods as well. They've already said the planets there and everything are going to be, you know, modder's paradise. So I would, you know, stand by for the planet of women with unfeasibly large breasts. Yeah, you know it's going to happen. Yay, there you go. You can put it on in social straight away. You don't have to wait for high enough level and stats to have it visible. There you go. One very cool Atrox NT. Yay. When the Conan MMO got released, they had a breast physics bug. They well bigger than the character. God almighty. But they fixed it after 24 hours, yeah. Alex P+, welcome to the stream. There you go, one goat helmet. Right, I'm going to move this character back to the grassy knoll. Because reasons. And then I'm logging my shade and heading to Broken Shores. So if I could do with a healer, and then the shade should be able to manage the boss there. A new update 2022. No, we were talking about other games actually. Oh, I've got all the beacons, haven't I? So I'm not bothered. I'm going to log the shade back on and make a start on this DB quest. At least get the first couple of stages done, so I've got the nano deck. And then I can get the alpha and beta boxes. That's the plan. Depending on how much they are on GMI these days. Are you forum? Where am I from? I'm from the UK. From Wales in the UK. Kaz, any chance I can tag along? Yeah. We're going to kill the first priest, so have you done any of the quest already? I think Lady's already in Old Athen looking at them. Yep, there they are. The last weird detail in video games that got me going, why? Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Horse testicles. Alright, we'll go talk to Constad by the pharmacy in ICC. He'll send you to Priest Atlas. Talk to Priest Atlas and then come meet us in Broken Shores. I think Siljar was going to come on a dock, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can manage it without healing. Yeah, if you can... Are you okay logging that dock again, or...? No, kill Priest Atlas. Yeah, sure, let me take a smoke first. No problem. I'm pretty sure I can't solo him on the shade. Not strong enough yet. And I think he stuns as well, this dude, so... But with heals, I'll be alright. Bob is a proper clanner now. Yes, indeed. I'm going to get another drink as well, I think. Because why not? Yay, first person here. You're on LFT? Okay. There you are. Two on looking for team. Kalos, stuff. There we go. Poor little delivery robot. No! Damn. There's battery fizzing away on the side of the tracks. Guess it doesn't know how to use a level crossing then. That's in Broken Shores. Yeah, right up top north, Priest Atlas. You've been playing this game for a long time. Me, yeah, since launch, 2001. A long ass time. Nope. That's the waypoint to here anyway. Do Priest Atlas, then you fly to David Myers and Jon Solare, kill one of them, and then you need a pet really to kill the communications relay tower. Mafia in Romania. Yeah, I think they're still around. Yeah, sure I've seen them. Not many around these days anyway. But yeah, I'm sure I have seen them. I remember the Wampum. Yeah, rather than flying from the Broken Shores grid. There you go. Yes, they are still around, Alex. I'm good friends with some members. There you go. Enforcer 220. Alright. Let's go. No, you came via the grid. It's a long flight from the grid. You take him easy. Solare is pretty much the same. But then the communications relay tower, you definitely want pets. Because the ads that spawn will just kill everybody very quickly. Like gamma turrets or something. They're nuts. Fly, my pretties, all the way south. Or you could go back and take the grid instead. No team grid on this. That's alright, we'll fly. Fly across broken shores. It's way too simple game now. Adding layers of complexity makes it simple. Don't think so. It's easier to level. That's quality of life, isn't it? There's more twinking items, I suppose, but you've got to get them, so... It's Greece before you didn't make Beast in 5 characters. Yeah, there's power creep, but that isn't simplification. Each expansion is like... You've got to remember, Shadowlands came out in 2003. It's an old expansion. You know, and since then we had... After that we had AI, which made the Beast easier with the new armour and everything. After that, with them we had Zan, and whatever the third one was. So, yeah. Many of his... I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, they've added new content since, like the high-level subway, Pyramid of Home, and high-level Temple of the Three Winds, which are locked to 6 people, but it's a difficult fight all the way through. Like, it took a couple of weeks before we figured out how to beat Eumenides, who drops some of the best armor pieces and items in the game now. In the subway, we were experimenting on him on Test Live for about a week. And finally got him down on live server, because the tunes on live were better. Remember, we added research and all that. Oh, hi. Meow. I am a cat, honest. Ladyscannon, I'm off, Carl, doing my AI daily, then going to bed. Thanks for getting Bob his goat helmet. No problem. It was more beautiful. Yeah, well, they don't make nostalgia like they used to. Some people absolutely hated player cities all over the landscape, so... It was the server merge. There weren't enough city plots for all the guilds that would then exist on the same server, so... They made everybody's cities instanced and got rid of them. Oh, Pyrrhusfontein I was meant to go to first. Yeah, well, as PCs got more powerful, you know, they could run the game several times, so... Yeah, I forgot to talk to the priest. I'll be there in a second. Yeah, a lot of people use, you know, 6 characters or more. It is what it is. It's the same in any game now. But, of course, back then when we started playing, we were on single-core processors. So trying to run the game twice or, like, 4 or 5 times was, like, nigh on impossible. Flying around page. Yeah, I kind of like, I liked it and also didn't like it. It's weird. I kind of did. I enjoyed going into the shops once I got there and just like, oh, just quickly browse a few of these other shops, you know, and then you'd suddenly find something you didn't think you needed and whatever. But the GMI interface is a lot better. You know, it's a lot easier, etc. But yeah, my little shop was called Kalos 2's Little Shop of Horrors. Would have liked to do Tara or Beast like the old days. Yeah, maybe. Would you do it on the same old hardware, though? Single core processor, megabytes of RAM instead of gigabytes. Little 128 meg graphics cards. You know, you want the real kind of old school experience. Yeah, everyone had to leap. Who's the boss? You talk to him as well. Savik is the boss, there you go. Who is in power? The players? Omni or Clan? No one cares about PvP, to be honest with you. There's like a tiny little group of people that care about it, but it's full of like exploiters and crybabies and toxic people that most people just stay away from it now. It's unfortunate, but it's what it is. You can't really keep score when people cheat, that's the thing. And it's such a, like, the, you know, the benefits of Norton Wars mechanically in game are so tiny now that... Oh, side XP. Yeah, you know, you can get 50% XP can for 4 hours for, like, glumpance on GMI. It's sort of like people just stopped caring about it. And the people that are, like, hardcore about it, they tend to be... Like, there's maybe a couple that are quite sort of purists and that, but it's just mired by, you know, some very toxic sort of personality types, so... Like, it's like, I don't know, 15 years since I bothered with PvP for that reason. A lot of the people involved are horrible. I just don't want to deal with them. So, you know. Right, we now need pets of some description. I have more power than Omni and Clan combined. Yeah, it's about 50-50. The players are no different on either side. There isn't like a type of player that plays Omni and a type of player that plays Clan. They're no different. You know, they're identical personality types, but, you know. Yeah, but nowadays you're going to get ganked by someone wearing 50 token boards, you know, who are virtually, you know, basically unkillable. And using all sorts of exploits and hacks and stuff. So really, like, hollow victory, really. You know, they get off on it and they're just that toxic sort of personality that does, you know, it's a shame. because they kind of ruin it for everybody else. So what happens then is, of course, like the majority, the big numbers you used to see at tower battles just can't be arsed anymore. Omnitech is your friend, of course. What we do need, though, is a pet class, because you just send the pet up to kill this little baby tower thing up here, which is no problem killing that. It's the ads that it spawns that are the problem. They will kill everyone, but if you send a pet up there, they ignore it. Yeah, they changed the PvP titles and that. I used to like PvP. I used to love big tower battles that went on all night, and, you know, counter attacks and strategies, you know, get one bunch to open up a base so you could take that and then tactically beat this one. And yeah, it used to be good fun, but then all the exploiters and arseholes got involved and just sort of ruined it, really. Now you still pay for the kite? No. Me? No, never. It's too... You don't really... I mean, people probably do, but there's no real need anymore. But you can't expect a live game to run for 21 years and not evolve and change. Be an unreasonable expectation. Yeah, Kite Hill is still a thing. You know, some people just, you know, 20 years ago when they were playing, they could play 8 hours a day. Now they can't, you know, so they'll go that route instead. Got to think back how much, you know, someone in their 20s when they started playing is now in their 40s, probably with a job, a mortgage, kids, family, you know, the whole thing. So things change. It's just normal, you know. Check LFT. I will. Callous and stuff. I was a soldier in the storm. What, in my guild? What was your character called? Who was president when you were in Storm? Can't remember your character's name, no? Grinded 1 week and got my first NT to almost 180, 16 years ago. All in Eli, dying quite a few times, yeah. The old days of counting. MC Meta, right, okay, so We're going to have kill turkey mobs for Thanksgiving. I don't know, we don't have Thanksgiving here. Right, so select where it says beat the machine into a pile of smouldering wreckage. All be ready on that. But nobody go yet. Just everybody get ready on that. Yeah, Thanksgiving is only in the US. I think Canada has one as well, but on a different date. But yeah, it's the rest of the world doesn't have it. We've already got our Christmas turkey in the freezer. You always get it early, it's cheaper. You get one in September and yeah. Yeah, I do a countdown in stream chat, yeah. In team chat, not stream chat, because there's always a bit of delay with the stream. It's just the way Twitch works. And just hit the longer text line here. Beat the machine into a pile of smouldering wreckage, because it's just one click rather than going tap the display or hello. Yeah, you can. We'll go. 2. Anyone get the update music or? Yeah, stay down here. If the ads see you when they spawn, you're in a world of pain. The actual tower is nothing. It's a little level 200 thing, but I'm trying to play for free. Well, that's it. It's free, isn't it? There's nothing lost by coming in and doing it. Making a free account and just goofing off, you know. Plus, if you start a new character, it's low level, no one expects you to remember everything. There's only one reason. Yeah, come further down, come further down. I played 1-2 weeks as a froob this year, then decided to go paid again. Yeah, I only play for one reason, because it's fun. Because I enjoy playing it, that's it. There's no, other reason I do it. That I play the game or stream it or anything else. I play it because I enjoy the game. It's really as simple as that, We've had this conversation a few times, but yeah, I've tried loads of other MMOs and games like it, and none of them are as good as far as I'm concerned. I don't enjoy them as much. You can't do any twinking in them, and everything's very, if you want to get that loot, you have to be in a raid group, and that raid group demands that you log in at this time every day for an X number of weeks, and it's just, Whereas in AO, it's much more laid back. Plus, when you know as much about the game as veterans do, then you can have a lot of fun, bending the rules but staying within them. Some people go a step further. Like I said, you get these exploiters that use third-party software to, basically just god mode themselves. But I don't see how, how long is that fun for, Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, I did. What was the last one I really got into? I think was Warframe. But they went way too far on the mechanics to make you go and spend money in the platinum shop. And if you didn't want to do that, then you had to spend an inordinate amount of time making platinum in the game, like hundreds of hours farming a week to sell things for platinum. So it just sort of became, and they made it so that you know, anything new they brought in was like ridiculously hard to get unless you just went to the platinum store and just bought it. And I really didn't like that, so I just quit, you know. Before that I played Star Wars The Old Republic, which was not bad at first, but it's basically just a WoW clone, you know. And what I found there is, because I was in at the start, was that you would have, you'd spend a couple of weeks farming for the best in-slot purple items or whatever, and then 2 weeks later they'd be like, oh, well, we've now released this, you know, that's now where the green trash mobs drop better gear than you're wearing, you know. It just, I know they were trying to sort of like keep moving the game along, but I just got bored of it. The best bit of that game really is the single player portion, where you go through like the quest line for each class. Those were really well done, especially Imperial Agent. That was really good. If you play EVE Online, it's like XL multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know, it's never spaceship games. I can kind of see it, but you know, then the character I'm playing is a spaceship. You know, and I can't run around and wear fun clothing items and wave, and, you know, yeah, the stories in SOTA are really good, yeah. But it's not enough to keep you, it wasn't enough to keep me in the game. I have a Froob Enforcer for the temple. Yeah, Twink, yeah, there's some really good ones. I want to see some of Big Meanie's Twinks. They're nuts. The only spaceship game I played was Freelancer. Right? Do we have to sacrifice a shade for good loot? Yeah. Yeah, most of my characters are high level now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Yeah, I've got 20, well, 19 220 AI 30 characters. And then some twinks. A couple of 65, a 60, 177, a level 78, and a level 200. EVE has one big advantage: it teaches you to master your fear. Yeah, if you go up there and try and fight, I think, yeah, you see those gamma turrets? If you're down here, they ignore the pet and they ignore you. If you go up and try and fight, you're dealing with 3 or 4 gamma turrets, so you just get your arse handed to you. Unless you can take out the tower super fast. Either way can work. Like, if you had, like, 5 NTs, yeah, you could probably do it. You know, it's kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Found it funny, was a guy in EVE that did run a bank successfully for years. Folk invested, had money in his bank, until one day that guy just did spend all the money folks had invested into a super ship, challenged everyone else to take him down. Made folks lose trillions of in-game credits. Oh dear. Human frailty. That's why it's dangerous to have just one person in charge of something. It's always better to have a group of people in charge. Yeah, there'll be more arguing and everything else, but it's still better. You got just one person in charge and then everything rests on human frailty. You know, so bad idea. He got banned for it. Yeah, exactly. He probably knew that would happen. Oh, he didn't get banned for it. It's not against the rules, yeah. One bad day. Yeah, exactly. Right, I got update and I got the codes. Did everyone else get their codes? Yep. Everyone that needs them got them, yeah? Or do we need to go again? Yeah, Kaz, did you get yours? Maybe Kaz went out for a smoke. Nobody destroying an immersive, immense amount of creds in EVE will ever get banned. The EVE is built on destroying things, and the game creators make the most of their money from things that are destroyed. Yeah, probably, yeah. Run away to sleep, yeah. Checking on dinner. That's alright, no, check on dinner. You got it as well. Nice. Right, time to go back to the to the whatever his bloody name is. Pew. Yeah, remember when here you'd see like, you know, 160 players just hanging around the grid. Dock on the rock for buffs. All that kind of stuff. I wonder if Eve is dying. The expansion coming out will probably be the deciding factor. Yeah, possibly. That's why I sort of think Twitter's going to go down the tubes, because you've just got Elon Musk as the one running it as a one-man show now. And some of his ideas are quite, like, loopy. So, I don't know. Right, let's get that nano deck. Yay, finally. If Eve will die, the Citadels are to blame. They went too far with that. I don't know. I've never played it, so I couldn't comment. I only know what people tell me about it, so... Yeah, we need heals, most definite. If we're going to carry on. Kind of curious how much alpha and beta boxes are. I don't think I've got any left. Yeah, meet me there and run north is the quickest way there. It's yeah, it's just one of those where it's actually quicker to grid here and then run north. You go via the fixer grid or the regular grid, or none of them are as near. It's so far south on the border. And 12 years ago I played Eve. The corporation I was in was run jointly by two people. Let's just say ended up going to war against each other. Oh God. Right, we're going to try and do this. We 100% need a tank and a dock. For, is it numbers 3 and 5 or something? I can't remember which ones now. The ones that actually spawn the turrets. Yeah, the first one's safe. But we can't do the ones that aggro without heals and whatnot. Yeah, there's only one, but it still hits like a train. It's not like, oh, it's only one turret, that's easy. It's easier than it used to be. But yeah. I think 1 and 2 are fine, aren't they? Just looking at the guide. Second, 4th and 5th, yeah, so don't click this one, wait until everybody's ready to go. Otherwise, we all dead. I don't know if you can do it with an Engie. Maybe, if you can heal fast enough. But typically you would want a dock for this. Okay. Dock ready? I'm not touching anything until the dock says they're ready, because it'll be the shortest fight ever. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Joke P has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Alright, here we go. Access records. Got the damage, but like glass cannon at the moment, this character, so. You just want a tank because it's not Savic healing. Well, I'm just saying it can help. You definitely do for informant, because you've got to keep Sean alive. That's why you need a tank for that. You need an enforcer. Manage the aggro. But Savic do be a very good healer though. I ballsed up the crystals in Vortex and she still kept me alive. And kept the fight going with almost no nano or anything else. Yay. Onwards. So 3 is a safe one. So you just click and carry on to number 4. Fun and games in Mort. So 3 is click and go. My nano skills are not high enough yet. I just spammed heal. Yeah, I needed it. I run past it. I did. 3 is safe. If you're doing DB quest, this will be a longer stream. If we do all of it, we may not do all of it. Might get so far and then call it a night. I don't know. That music, nostalgic. Yeah, not kidding. Because I tab out a game a lot, sometimes it sort of cuts in and out, but the desert music. Just hearing that and it takes me back to some really old memories. I still remember walking into Rome Blue and hearing that music through my... Yeah, exactly, yeah. I've always had like a home studio rig of some description, so... Yeah, so the audio is a big part. Okay, we're ready. Yeah, when the last one used to spawn 3 turrets, my god, that was painful to deal with. But yeah, you can see it hits for like 4K. So yeah, it ain't mucking around, you know? This game kind of reminds me of the Blade... Yeah, around the Omni Cities, yeah. It's very got a real sort of Blade Runner-y vibe to the buildings and stuff. First time I did... And then the first time I did that and 3 turrets popped up. Yeah, exactly. You had to sort of get yourself in such a position, only one of them was... You were only dealing with one at a time. It used to be a nightmare. And then it snares you to make sure you don't try to run away. Give me a spirit, you level 250 thing. Yay. Nice. The next right arm I want. Can't get him in yet on Atrox. Because if you're playing Atrox, sense is the devil. Can't remember what comes after this. Let's have a look at the guide. Oh, it's the training grounds, recon, and then go back and kill the bosses. Yeah, 5 is harder. True. This is the test. This is the one I'm worrying about, is number 5 here. Can we does it or not? It's gonna be bloody hard. If we die, we die. I'm willing to die to test, yeah. Yeah, I'd need DB nanos to keep aggro off the shade. It'd need eye malice. Otherwise it'll just keep pulling it off, even with Mongo. Because there's so much spike in the DPS, it's nuts. Okay. This is a level 300 turret. It is, in fact, harder to hit by a mile. So I'm not perking it either. Means if it resists that first perk, which it just did, then none of my others are going to do anything. Yep. Yeah, I was lacking a lot of healing because Totemic Rites gives you a hell of a lot of healing, but you know, we've come here with no reflect, nothing. So, you know, asking for trouble. Yeah, 10k crit. Yeah, we get that quite often. I can log my soldier and give us all our FE. That'll help quite a bit. Should have done that, really. Yeah, as soon as the first totemic, first perk on Totemic Rites didn't land, I went, this ain't going to go well. Because there's like 20k of healing there at least. Every 30 seconds, so suddenly losing that. I'll bump log myself RRFE from the soldier. And then I'll bring him to Borealis and buff everyone else, yeah? Because we're mixed, we have different factions in team. So I'll use him here and then. Two seconds while I bump log. I'll buff my tune and then I'll run him to Borealis and buff yours. Yeah, a bit more AR as well for that bloody thing. Waiting for my sickness scans. Yeah. You probably finish resin before the mail can turns up, you know. Plus we've got to run all the way back. Be res by the time we get there. Well, at least give everyone our FE. We'll come to solo it on Soldier. We'll be slow, but at least... Well, slow's the problem. I want to kind of get it done. It's getting late. I appreciate it, Vulpoo, though. Yeah, I know soldiers can TMS it, but... Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Mahalik doing that kind of stuff, and I'm like, Jesus. It's kind of nuts. We're just waiting on antidote. And give him buff. There's a male terminal here as well. You come here so I can buff you, and then I can get my other buffs on, etc. Oh, Gentile is antidote. Didn't I buff your Enforcer? Was that someone else's Enforcer? I don't know. Right, I'm going to take him back then. Log back to the shade and then just rebuff. That was your Enforcer. Oh, well, there you go. But you would need Eye Malice to keep aggro off the shade, because the damage is so spiky in places, it will pull it off. As many a dead shade found out at the beast. Info dote. Alright, do you want me to give them RRFE as well in ICC? No need. Oh, right, okay. You know it's me when there's a dote in the name. I suppose, yeah. Most of my tunes have got Cal in there somewhere, but not all of them. Must need a hell of a lot of AR to perk that bloody thing then. Oh, right. Not all of them do, just quite a few of them do. Yeah, you're kind of like me with that. You just do a few, you put it in, some you don't. The other one is just agents backwards, right. Okay. Rebuffed and ready to go. Quick way there now is via Sentinels. I don't know who got lead, but I'm on LFT, so... Blue Eyes gives you all that. click yes, but it's not putting me in team for some reason. There you go. Worked. Third time's the charm. I was trying to get back in team. It just wasn't having it. Oh, grid space, yeah. Evening snack, chocolate chip ice cream with salty caramel sauce. Sounds nice. Pass the lead again, don't want to be in charge. Soldier is south of turret if you want to go solo, soldier style. Well, if you've come all the way, you might as well just join in. We got a slot left in team, so. Turret is still up, okay. Yeah, when this used to spawn 3 of those turrets, it was real hard work. I do mean hard work. You would fail like 3 out of 4 times or something crazy. I'm going to invite you into team, Vulpu, and then like the blue touch paper and stand well back. All my evades are maxed anyway, but still got whooped upside the head. Big time. Right. This is with, yeah, pew pews. The Zan gear. I think the soldier will probably end up tanking, I don't know. Depends how it goes. All ready? Oh yeah, procs. Proc reminder, I haven't got any good ones yet. Yeah, I gave myself that because I couldn't perk the bloody thing before. No perks, no surviving the fight for Shade. Go when ready then, Vulpu. G20 can't perk it also. I can on my other Shade, but they're off effects, so... It's damn hard to hit. There are only a couple of the perks that actually land, so... Target resisted every time. Gamel 0007. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. Are you well? Are you at the pub? I'm only jealous. Yeah, I can backstab it and like 1 or 2 perks randomly land, but that's about it. Having 3 attack bars looks weird. Envy of the Zan making the pew pew. It is frequency, yeah. Envy of the Zan and the modified Envy. It doesn't have burst on it. It doesn't have full auto on it. You have one with and one without. And just add a thing to it to modify it. Like a trade skill item, cheap one. It's not, it's got to be within 80%, but it's easy enough. First time using 2 MA weapons. Yeah, the only hope I'd have of pulling aggro off your soldier is if I could actually perk this, and I can't, so... like half my damage is just gone. Yeah, the thing that's going thud thud is the turret. The thing that's going pew 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 pew. And taunt 13k as well, yeah. I do manage to backstab it, but only just. Yay! Ground Chief Uni. Anoon, fuck off. Jeez. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Never mind. Thank you very big, Volpu. That's so sci-fi. Yeah. Pew pew is Star Wars, isn't it? Pew pew. Right, the next bit, find a fixer, make it faster. It's a hell of a long hike otherwise. Alright, shifting sands, it's just return, isn't it? Yeah. Can't be part of the next bit, I'm a bit too sleepy for thinking now. Fair enough. We'll stop there, it's 10 o'clock for me, it's like, yeah, chill time. Time for Carlos to go to bed, because he's old man, except I won't be going to bed, I'll be picking up Mrs. Carlos too later and making her dinner. The patrol didn't go so well. That's an understatement. Can I cast? No. Consider them dead. Yep. I got improved Puncher of Taraskew. But I need probably Moochums to cast it. tap on the screen. Indeed. If you know what a tap and die is, then you know. Yeah, so the next part is going out to Southern Fowl Hills, north of the Mercs, etc. But yeah, still very cool. That's the level of dad jokes. I laughed at that because it's an engineering joke. So I put some catnip in our food dehydrator and I came home to find this. Yep. Why did you put catnip in there? You evil person torturing your cat. Yeah, so we'll resume this on Friday. We'll do the rest on Friday, I reckon. It will get... It's not a race. You've got to get your nano skills up to use all the nanos. I'm going to check before the end of the stream, though, the alpha and beta boxes. If I'm at stream on Friday, I can help with the rest. Nice! Thank you very much, Siljar Russell. Much appreciated. Let's have a look. Alpha. Alpha box. Oof. 3 billion. Ridiculous. What do you actually get from that as a shade? Basic nanite deprivation. It's not that useful, the alpha. I mean, it's not unuseful, but it's not as useful as, say, the beta. The beta? The beta. Oh, it's a bit more affordable. What the shades get from that? Triple wall. Yeah, big multi-melee and evade buff. Useful, but do not buy. Well, I'm not gonna. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. Not for that kind of money. Go farm the parts. Right, let's have a look. Whom else is streaming Anarchy online at the moment? Let's have a look. There's me and Rubicon live feed. Anyone we know who's live? Not so much, actually, no. I think they've all finished streams now. It's hit 10 o'clock, and I think a lot of the people I watch generally finish about that time if they're streaming at night. Don't need the nuke from the alpha. It varies on which ones are more useful than others. Some people, are quite completionist about it, and they want both, regardless, so... Whatever takes your fancy. Some math humour before we go. Let's take a look. It's accurate, though. A cat, which is part of the set of a box, inside a box, which is part of the set. Yeah. There you go. That's pretty good. I'll save that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so no one to go and raid, unfortunately, so never mind. Unless anyone's got a suggested person to go raid, then we could look at that, maybe. No suggestions from anyone? Okay then, we shall leave it there. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you for the resubs, etc., and the new follows. Much appreciated. And I will see you all on Friday, where we can probably continue on with the DB quest. Okay, folks. Love you all. Thanks for being here. And I will see you in the next one. Okay. Bye for now.